This is Sirach 39 and 21. A man need not to say, what is this? Wherefore is that? For he hath made all things for their uses. All right, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, by Surah HaKodash. All right, I want to give double honors to our apostles of great millstone, rule well, and peace and blessings to the house of David the elect. All right, I was a high spirit in Judah, and what I want to go into today is a gemstone called Tourmaline, right? A gemstone called Tourmaline, right? And I'm just going to get right into it. This is from the book Essential Guide to Crystals by Simon and Sue Lilly, all right? Where did I get this from? I think I got this from Books A Million, but it says Tourmaline. And if you look at the periodic this periodic properties from the periodic table, all right, you see all the minerals that's belonging to this stone, and you're going to realize that that's one of the reasons why it's so special, all right? But this is tourmaline. It says almost every color and every combination of color can be found with tourmaline group of crystals. Unfortunately, tourmaline tends to crystallize in hard rocks like granite or quartz, which makes it difficult to extract the long, thin crystals without breaking them. Thus, tumbled pieces and short sections are often inexpensive, whereas complete tourmalinated ones are much more difficult to find. And if they display a range of colors within the transparent crystals, they can command a very high price. All right, but it says, well, that's pretty much the main point. But basically, tourmaline is a semi-precious gemstone, right? That has so many medicinal benefits. All right, and basically, I have a tourmaline. All right, here. All right, this is basically a rough tourmaline, and like the book was saying, it contains all the spectrums. It contains all the color spectrums. The reason why tourmaline appears to be black because it actually contains all the color spectrums, all right? Whether it's red, blue, pink, green, all right? And collectively, it makes this hue right here, all right? And this is pretty much a raw tourmaline. And right here, I have a tumbled tourmaline. And tourmaline essentially is a cleanser, right? It calms your spirit, but it's a cleanser. And what it does, it takes thick, stagnant energy and turns it into light, high vibrational energy, all right? And tourmaline is one of those things that when something cleanses energy, not only does it cleanse energy in a sense of spiritual energy, but also radiation, all right? So tourmaline is one of those stones that's good to clear out radiation, all right? Tourmaline also is a disinfectant. You can use it around your plants. You can bury tourmaline within your plants or around your plants, and it's a great fertilizer per se for plants, okay? And like I said, it contains all the color spectrums, which means it contains all the properties from those colors, because in the gemstone world, all right, a tourmaline or colors are indicative of its properties. All right, so like I said, this contains all the colors of the spectrum, meaning that it has all the properties of those colors. All right, and tourmaline works well with citrine. Okay, you can look that up. Also, one custom that people use with tourmaline is that they'll get, say, a selenite stick or a selenite wand and pair it with tourmaline and put it on the corners of their house. All right. And here I have a selenite ball. All right. And you see that little glare right there. That's called sparring. All right. It's a lot. It's called sparring, but it's a very common custom to pair tourmaline with selenite on the four corners of a particular room in your house. And what that does, they work together to clear out the energy in your room to where people walk in your house and they'll feel like it's a good vibe in the atmosphere. All right, so tourmaline, it clears out negative energy. All right, it clears out radiation. It's a calming stone, okay? Also, it contains black tourmaline, which it comes in different colors, but this particular one appears to be black simply because it contains all the colors of the color spectrum. Okay, so let's get into some more properties of the stone. Let me see. This is Charms of Light. This is a site that I refer to a lot. And these are some of the different tourmalines they have, which is beautiful. In the middle, you have the black one. To the left, don't get me wrong, but I believe that's watermelon tourmaline. And to the far right, that's pink tourmaline. All right. But I'm just going to pretty much get to the point. It says healing with tourmaline, excuse me. It says it has flexibility, happiness, objectivity, compassion, serenity, balance, positive transformation, healing, strength, tolerance, understanding. And it goes on to say, tourmaline aids in understanding oneself and others. It promotes self-confidence and diminishes fear. Tourmaline attracts inspiration. All right. It says compassion, tolerance, and prosperity. It balances the right, left sides of the brain. So, the left side is responsible for order, structure, logical thinking. All right. And right side is responsible for creativity, things of that nature. So tourmaline balances the left and right side of the brain. All right. And it says helps treat paranoia, or overcomes dyslexia, and improves hand-eye coordination. Tourmaline releases tension, making it helpful for spinal adjustments. And I can only speculate that if it releases tension, then this would be a good stone with rose quartz. I haven't looked that up, but I can only speculate that it would be a good stone with rose quartz, because simply rose quartz releases tension in your body, all right? And it transforms that tension into positive energy, all right, or compassionate energy, all right? Tourmaline releases tension, making it helpful for spinal adjustments. It balances male and female energy within the body, enhances energy, and removes blockages, all right? So it goes into the properties of the different colors, tourmalines, because like I said, each color represents a certain activity or a characteristic. But the black simply has all the colors within itself. But since I'm holding a black tourmaline, I'm going to go into the black tourmaline. It says the black tourmaline, also known as a squirrel. All right, black tourmaline can be used to both repel and protect against negativity. It is excellent for deflecting radiation energy. It enhances one's physical well-being by providing an increase in physical vitality, emotional stability, and intellectual acuity. All right. So that pretty much sums it up. All right, let the camera get back clear. That pretty much sums it up as far as tourmaline. All right, that's the tumble. And what I just had was the raw or rough tourmaline. But with that, I hope you brothers and sisters were edified. Hopefully you can apply this to, your life, whether it's for, your spiritual well-being or for medicinal uses. All right. Because stones are basically like herbs in itself. It's like hard or rock herbs, man. It's medicine. All right. Medicine for your spirit, your body, your mind. But with that, I hope you brothers and sisters were edified. Once again, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. I also want to give double honors to our apostles, great millstone, Ruel, and peace and blessings to the house of David the elect. Abba, Kom Yashala, Shalom.